Creator of VPN tier list.
Hey guys, Tom Spark again. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be checking out FastestVPN due to a commenter requesting it over and over. Let's find out what I think about this VPN right now. As always guys, remember to check out vpntierlist.com to see a full catalog and ranking system of all the VPNs I've tried on my channel. Not only that, but the website also has a handy dandy comparison table where you can see each VPN, which streaming services they work with, what the pricing is compared to other ones. You can easily see what are the fastest, the most reputable, the best customer support VPNs rated side by side with all these numbers. vpntierlist.com, go check it out. All right guys, back to the review. So FastestVPN, it makes claims to be the fastest VPN by its namesake, but it's not called cheapest VPN. But anyways guys, this VPN is there's deals everywhere. Just go on the page, you're gonna see a lifetime plan hitting at you for $80 with a limited time offer. That probably isn't a limited time offer. So if you pay for a lifetime, you have 15 days to decide if you're stuck with them for life. $80 isn't a bad price for lifetime, but again, I wouldn't recommend using a lifetime plan because after that 15 days, they can pretty much do to your service whatever they want and not get in trouble for it. Anyways guys, though, not only do they have lifetime deals, they have a mega offer of 5 years for only $50, a 1-year plan for $30, 3 years for $40, 1 month for $10. These deals just seem too good to be true. I don't know why they're selling their VPN so cheap. This does not seem profitable in my opinion and kind of sets off a red flag. $10 a month is standard. I would have liked to see a cheaper 1-month plan and honestly more expensive plans for these options to seem more legitimate in my opinion. Now guys, also keep in mind that while this VPN is cheap in the streaming section, we will cover that it doesn't work with any streaming providers. A little spoiler there, mind you. Not only that guys, but you're not going to be able to pay with Bitcoin here. It's just credit card or PayPal, which is definitely a bummer. Some other reviews out there claim you could pay with Bitcoin here, but I talked to the live chat and was confirmed, and as you could see, there is no anonymous cryptocurrency payment solution, so that's also kind of a bummer. Overall guys, we do see really good pricing here, but with the things that I mentioned, with these kind of flash deals and overall kind of sketchy nature of the pricing plan, it's not my favorite pricing plan, but you know, if you really want to sign up for life, handcuff yourself to this VPN, then I don't know, maybe you will like this. Maybe. Alright guys, this is what FastestVPN's application looks like. I quite like the color scheme, but I think the app is a bit too simplistic. Of course, you can connect here and pick your server. Hello? Okay, a little bit of lag there. And you can go into settings and configure the protocols. Probably going to want to pick UDP for the best combination, OpenVPN, security, and speed. It has a kill switch, but that's pretty much it. This is a very bare bones, minimalist, user-friendly, albeit not very feature-rich application. Perhaps okay for noobs, but for power users or for people like me who like to tinker around and configure some of the settings, this VPN is not gonna cut it. And as you can see here, it's also pretty laggy and buggy. Hello? Anybody home? Anybody home? Take me home. I just want to go home. All I want to do is use VPNs that are easy to use. Why do I have to review VPNs that are buggy to use? Why did one of my YouTube commenters tell me to review this VPN and it doesn't even work? Alright guys, so starting out the speed test with FastestVPN, it looks like we are getting pretty good speeds, especially for the single download with VPN. That's a pretty low ping and a very strong download rate for this. So will FastestVPN live up to its name once it finally gets installed? Well, according to this speed test, maybe. We'll have to see what it looks like with torrenting tests to see how real world downloads perform. But so far, this does look to be like one of the fastest VPNs. Alright guys, so in this real world torrent test, the FastestVPN looks to be pretty good. maybe a little bit faster than some other VPNs out there, but not significantly so. I would say maybe in upper range of speeds, but definitely not as fast as some of the big boys out there like AirVPN, TorGuard, and some others. So it's a decently fast VPN, especially in the speed test, but real world torrenting proves to be a little bit slower. Just maybe a fast VPN, not the fastest VPN. So FastestVPN doesn't have too much of a reputation. Hasn't done anything sketchy. It's a very small VPN provider. The good news is they don't collect any logs. They are based in the Cayman Islands, if that's important to you. However, if you've been watching my channel, you know that I don't really value jurisdiction too much, because at the end of the day, it's really just kind of up to the company and who runs it that decides if they're going to give up information to the police. So since I don't know too much about FastestVPN, I can't say if they do that or not. So that's just kind of up to you. However, you know, I haven't found anything dirty on them, and they seem good enough to me, and they don't collect any logs. So it's just going to get a default 5 out of 5 for now. I might update it later on if I find anything else out about this VPN that kind of triggers me. Triggers my spider sense, my Tom Spark VPN danger zone sense, if you will. I've seen a few complaints about FastestVPN's live chat, but to me, it actually seemed quite good. I'm going to give them a good score for customer support because the live chat representative answered pretty quickly and pretty promptly. And while some of his answers were a little bit, you know, not exactly completely honest, sometimes I would ask him a question like, does your service work with Netflix and all these other services? And he would be like, oh yeah, it does. And then I'd be like, well, does it work with the US version? And then he'd be like, well, no. So in my opinion, I feel like they could answer some of these questions better, so I'm going to knock them a little bit there. But overall, they do have live chat, and the customer support seems to want to help you, I guess, at least in terms of not losing out on their sales. Unfortunately, guys, I couldn't get FastestVPN to work with any service, whether Netflix, Prime Video, Hulu, BBC iPlayer. Nothing seemed to be working. I get a lot of proxy errors, and I've also seen a lot of other people complaining about the same thing. So despite what the support claims, despite what their website may claim, they definitely do not work with any streaming services, which is definitely a bummer because, you know, most VPN services at least work with one option. But again, this is a really cheap product, you know, at least in terms of the yearly pricing. So of course, there's going to be some corners cut, as you could see here. All right, guys, the final rating for FastestVPN is going to be a 3.08 out of 5. Streaming did not work well at all here. Things like customer support, reputation, and speeds admittedly did quite well. The application was super buggy and needs a lot of work, and there isn't that many features to boot. Pricing, there's no Bitcoin, and a lot of the kind of, you know, pricing scheming here. There's so many flash deals. They want you to get in a limited time, 5-year, whole year, and it doesn't include streaming for that option. I think it's a little bit manipulative. You know, it's not the worst pricing by any means, especially if you just want to try it out for a year or something. But again, it's not something I recommend. Anyways, guys, that's my final thoughts on FastestVPN, and I'll see you again on the next VPN review. See you later.
Create a VPN tier list.